That's right. I've got three sports stories wrapped in one for you. Some stuff just by myself, some stuff I pulled from ESPN. First of all, after three games, the Dodgers are up on the Yankees 3-0, looking to try and sweep the cross-country rival for a title. Surprisingly, the hero of the Dodgers this season isn't megastar Shohei Ohtani, who dislocated his shoulder in Game 2, though he did play in Game 3 and accounted for one of the runs batted in their 4-2 victory. It's first baseman Freddie Freeman, who's hit a homer in all three games so far, including a walk-off grand slam in Game 1, serving as the first ever walk-off grand slam in World Series history. Game 4 will be tonight in New York on Fox. Now on Sunday, the NFL was full of all sorts of crazy upsets and stories, but the biggest one had to be a 52-yard Hail Mary from Jayden Daniels to wide receiver Noah Brown to beat the Bears 18-15. Check this out.
Here comes the Hail Mary with the game on the line, and the ball is caught! It's a miracle!
God damn it. Why did it have to be the Commanders? But whew, that was a sexy play, bro. And that corner is going to have a lot to deal with. If you haven't checked it out, you should see the perspective of people showing him talking trash to the fans. I'm not going to put that in. It's going to be extra editing work. I don't want to do all that. But oh my God, he was supposed to be the one covering Noah Brown. He was too busy talking trash to fans. He's the one that ultimately tipped it back to Noah Brown for them to win. So that's its own level of insanity, man. But then finally, despite the main storyline with the Lakers being centered on the father-son James duo, they've started off red hot, the Lakers have, behind Anthony Davis's efforts. Averaging 34-11 on 57% shooting from the field, Davis is stepping up in the way the Lakers have constantly needed since his arrival. The first three games were also against playoff teams from last season in the Timberwolves, Suns, and Kings, though as of this taping, they did lose their fourth game in the follow-up rematch against the Suns. All right, so first off, let's go Dodgers. I called Christian. I should have made a bet with Christian, to be honest with you. Him being a diehard Yankee fan. I mean, Rangers over everything. That's going to be my first team. That's my first love. But since they weren't even remotely sniffing the playoffs, and they got a title last year, so I'm going to rest my laurels on that. I got to go with my second home in Los Angeles, and I've been a big Dodger fan via living here. Some of my best friends from college being from Los Angeles and their love for the Dodgers. So I'm really excited to see them in this World Series and only one game away from making it happen. I just can't believe that SpongeBob, when he got them veneers, is out here in these streets just embarrassing Aaron Judge right now, bro. Like, shit. Like, you supposed to be like the dude. It's like Shohei and you, my guy. What is going on? You are not up to stuff right now. So hopefully, I would prefer a sweep, just like win the title. Let's do that. But, who doesn't want to necessarily see just like a good series one way or the other? Again, go get the title. I'd rather you end it in 4. But, if you want to, if the Yankees want to actually step up and try and win a game real quick and make this a thing, great. Let's see a good World Series. In regards to that Hail Mary, like I said before, that is fucking crazy. And it just goes to show that the wrong coach clearly stayed in Dallas and then left for another team. Dan Quinn should still be in Dallas, and in my opinion, should be the head coach. This isn't going to be my whole conversation on the Cowboys right now. If you want to see that, if you're watching this, there will be an episode of Game Time later today at 4 p.m. Pacific, so you can check that out. But I'm happy for Roca. I'm happy for the homie Mark Ellis. That's all I can say. I can't openly be happy for the Commanders, but I am happy for Jayden Daniels. I think he's really a good dude. He's really talented. I hate that he's within my division. That is what a working team with a good coach is supposed to look like, and owners that don't get in the way. Like, Jerry Jones is slowly starting to turn into Dan Snyder. Maybe not from the toxic level of the way he would talk to people and stuff like that, but then again, the way he's talking to some radio hosts just for doing their job. So, and then finally, man, Mavs fan for life. I'm more interested in the fact that Klay Thompson is already there and really helping us do the damn thing, and we're looking good. I believe we're 3-1 right now as well, so that's pretty dope. So I love seeing our big three. But I also love to see, I want to go and see a game of Bronny and LeBron playing together. I think that's a once-in-a-lifetime thing, and I'm glad that Anthony Davis has finally fully stepped up, and he's been consistently done so. Now, the main thing is, can he do this all season? Like, limit how much he's getting hurt just because I know he does miss games for being hurt, and then his play can be up and down. I'm really curious to see if he can keep it going and the Lakers can return to form in what might be LeBron's last season. So yeah, I'm really curious about all this. Let me know what you think about any of these particular stories, or what sports stories or games were more interesting to you. Also, shout out, since we weren't here last week, shout out to the New York Liberty for securing that first title. Man, that is awesome. And also for being the first basketball team to bring a title to New York in what, 40, 50 years, because the Knicks certainly ain't sniffing no shit. Maybe they'll get better this year. We'll see what happens. I do miss Jalen Brunson, man. But let me know what you think about these stories down in the comments.